Alright guys, this is my video, me being Adam Murchison, my backstory. Story that, about me, not too much of an interesting story, but Marshall and I are both, he's already done his, I've been kind of BSing about doing mine. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. My backstory on working out. I guess it kind of all started when I was a little kid. I always, like in just about all the movies, kind of old-fashioned. I like Bonanza, like TV shows like Bonanza, old westerns and stuff like that. I always liked the big, strong guy, I liked Hoss in Bonanza. He was my favorite. Let's see here. I can't think of any. Nothing's coming to mind right now. But in all the shows, the big, strong guy was always my favorite. And I always wanted to be the big, strong guy. As you can see, I'm not very big right now. Like you can see in all the other videos. A lot of that has to do with, I never had great discipline when it comes to working out. I've always wanted to be big, but I've never had great discipline in sticking to working out to where I can get big. But yeah, back to being a little kid and what made me want to work out. Probably the biggest thing, maybe kind of nerdy, but growing up I loved wrestling. I was obsessed with wrestling. Kurt Angle, Stone Cold. Kurt Angle is my all-time favorite. I know he doesn't have a huge fan base, but Kurt Angle, he was the man, dude. Kurt Angle, you talk about a beast, a guy who can work out like nobody's business. Nobody can touch Kurt Angle as far as cardio and stuff like that. The guy won a gold medal with a broken neck, competed in WrestleMania 19 with a broken neck. Guy is an absolute beast, so a great motivator for anybody who's into working out or anything like that. Kurt Angle's a good guy to to help motivate you, push through the hard times, because if you can push through a broken neck, then you can push through the little the wimpy things that go through your head, when you have a wimpy moment where you get off from a long day at work, a long hard day at work, and everybody has it. Oh, I don't want to work out, I'm tired, I'd rather sit here and watch TV and eat. Kurt Angle can do it with a broken neck. I think we can push ourselves, ladies and gents, and work out when we don't feel like it. But anyways, yeah, Kurt Angle was my all-time favorite wrestler. Stone Cold, I like Stone Cold. Goldberg, Bill Goldberg. Love Goldberg. Actually, Stone Cold wasn't. Anyways, yeah, I liked wrestling. Wrestling was probably the biggest motivator because I wanted to be big and strong like all those guys. And of course, like a little kid, I thought it was like most little kids do. I thought it was real, and so I wanted to be a wrestler when I grew up. Until I found out it was fake. Then switched to wanting something involving fighting, and it's crazy now because I don't do anything involving fighting, but it was always something I wanted to do since I was a little kid, but just never pursued it for some reason. If wrestling was real, which obviously it's not, and you can't really hit someone over the head with a steel chair, you can't really break out barbed wire baseball bats and bash each other over the head with it, so obviously it can't be real. But if it was, I would have done that, man. That would have been so cool. But anyways, I decided I'd go ahead and, the next best thing, football. So, I'm not sure if Marshall said it in his videos, but we were homeschooled our whole lives. We were born in Memphis, Tennessee, M-Town. Then we moved. I think I was about 5 years old when we moved to the Sticks, Middle Tennessee. Can't remember if it was Murfreesboro or Woodbury, whichever one's more out in the Sticks. It was the one we moved to. I can never remember which one it was. But we spent a good 8 to 10 years out there. So spent most of my childhood growing up in the country, which was another thing that made me want to be the tough guy and, strong and all that was, the churches we went to Mennonite churches with guys that did, hard work since they were kids, born with a hammer and a nail in their hands, so they were not shy to hard work. They worked hard, they were strong, all of them were strong, all of them were tough. And my brother and I, Marshall and I, wanted to be strong and tough like they were. Only we always were trying to keep up with the teenagers, and we were little kids, so that didn't really turn out very well. But yeah, so getting off subject here. Yeah, let me backtrack. Football. We were homeschooled. Yeah, sorry, my brain is very annoying sometimes. Football. We were homeschooled our whole lives, just about our whole lives. On up until high school, freshman year of high school, we were homeschooled. So we got thrown into, Marshall and I wanted to play football when we found out that wrestling was not much of an option. So we had never really touched a football. Maybe played a game or two with a couple of kids at church, but nothing really. Never really. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know what we were getting into. But we wanted to do something physical. So our dad put us in the closest public school. We were we're living in I believe it's North Memphis, around anyways, I believe it's North Memphis, like right off of Summer. So we lived, the school district we were in was Kingsbury High School, kind of a ghetto high school. Marshall and I were thrown into that school. That's what we wanted to do. We asked for it, so we got it. Ask and you shall receive. We got our butts handed to us a few times on the football team there. Didn't start, because obviously we had no experience whatsoever in football. Didn't know what in the world we were doing. Homeschooled our whole lives. But before we joined the high school, we got a little bit of weight training with our Uncle Jimmy in his garage. He helped us introduce us to weight, so thank you, Uncle Jimmy. He passed away a few months ago. Rest in peace, Uncle Jimmy. We love you, and I can't wait to see you again. And thank you for introducing us to the weights, to the iron. So he introduced us to it, but still, it's not going to, a couple of months of weight training is not really going to prepare you for, just jumping on a football team, and, a bunch of guys that have been working out for a long time. So, we kind of got our butts handed to us, but I wouldn't take any of that back for the world. It was a great experience, toughened us up. So, we played football there, went to Bartlett, played football there for a little while. But football, it wasn't meant to be for us, unfortunately. The path that I took after high school, I became a party animal and got involved in a whole bunch of garbage that I shouldn't have. Some drugs, some alcohol, party animal. So I guess obviously God knew that if we got the spotlight in high school, then it wouldn't have been good. I know I would have definitely taken advantage of it if I had gotten the spotlight in high school. So I'm glad I didn't get it, because I would have, taken advantage of it. I would have dated all the girls I could, and I don't need to go into detail about what I would have done. I would have taken advantage of being Mr. Popular. So I wasn't Mr. Popular in the few years I was in high school. I'm glad. Everything happens for a reason. That didn't work out. Actually got involved in some crap. Ended up dropping out of high school. I have my GED now, and I'm not disappointed in it. But yeah, but we were working after high school. We had a few patches where we'd work out, and then, like I said at the beginning of this video, had a problem with discipline, didn't really stick to it. We had one good stretch where we were going about 6 to 8 months, working out like crazy, like 3 to 4 hours a night. I can't remember how long the stretch lasted, but we were trying to fit too much in each night, and we just got burned out. And then as the years went by, we'd have a few months here and there where we'd work out, do some different workouts, but didn't really, nothing crazy. So didn't really do much good, because we didn't have any organization to our workouts. So I need to wrap this video up. But yeah, so 4 months ago, we decided that we wanted to start working out again. Wanted to work out and stick to it. Probably 5 months, but for the first month we started out, we were, we were trying to find the best way to, the best workout plan for us. So we've been working out, hitting it hard for 4 months with a good workout schedule, and really targeting each muscle. So we're excited about this workout program. I hope anyone who's intrigued by these videos, who kind of feels where we're coming from a little bit, and is interested in following us on this journey of working out, trying to get huge, but stay lean and stay fast and agile at the same time, then feel free to continue to watch our videos. That's not all we're going to be doing. We will be sharing Bible studies. We don't have GoPros right now, so it's going to be kind of hard to do motorcycle videos, but we have motorcycles. We love to ride, so we want to, involve that too. And, just having a good time, just enjoying life, and taking, not taking anything for granted. God's blessed us with everything we have right now. We may not be as far in life as a lot of guys that are our age, but God has definitely blessed us, and I wouldn't change anything for the world, because God has a reason for everything turning out the way it has. But it's our job to stay disciplined, discipline in working out, discipline in going to church, and trying to work on our relationship with God. And if we work on our relationship with God, try and be as close to Him as possible and be as much like Him as possible, then your life will start turning around. Everything, it's not going to be easy. It won't be easy. My life has kind of been anything but easy, but God's going to be there for you, and He's been there for me. And being a Christian isn't going to make your life, roses and puppies and all that good stuff, but it's so much better to know where you're going to be when you die, where you're going to go. And it's so much better to live for something than, you know, have a pointless life, always wondering what you're here for. We are here to be like God. We are here to witness and spread His word. I know I'm not the best at doing that, but I'm working on it. I'm taking it a day at a time. But yes, I need to wrap this video up. So if y'all are interested in our workout programs, you know, Bible study, you know, learning more about God as we learn, and learning what we know about motorcycles and riding, then just tune in to the Murchison Brother videos on YouTube. Alright guys, we hope that you will join us on this journey, getting some muscle. I just want to do a flex, you know, just see what's going on there. Yeah, not that great. Only 4 months, guys, but I just had a workout. Just had a crazy workout. And that's all I can see. Wow, that's not very impressive at all, but, you know, it's okay. It's only 4 months in, so I'm not going to be discouraged. If y'all stick to watching these videos, then, you know, maybe one day you'll see me be as big as a really big guy. Yeah, I can't think of one right now. Anyways, guys, take it easy. See you on the next video. I am Adam Murchison. Over and out.